Hey folks, I'm Surveying Glory, and welcome to part 13 of my Geats campaign in Total War Attila. We're being Vikings. We've got a couple of armies over in England. We are currently raiding the Caledonians. Hit Lindum last turn, and we might hit Caledonians next time. However, we've got some Picts, I think, yes, who might be coming up to make us some trouble. So I'm going to probably send the Spirit of the Forest army over towards Flevum. We might bring back our fleet or one of these armies if necessary to deal with them. But we're at the end of the turn right now, so I'm just going to move on and see what happens.
It is time to talk like men of many things.
Okay.
We can put aside swords for the time it takes to speak a word or two.
The Langobards. We were offered cash for a marriage before. 300 is not enough.
The civilized graces, but we offer our words honestly, from the heart.
Okay. Come on, Rome, hurry up. These Roman separatists, they're just passing through, I think. Their friends went past in the ships earlier on. Sigurður has completed his term as a companion, as is Torgner. -4 control. I'm okay with that. Power's gone down to 66. Finally, we've been trying to achieve that for ages. I actually want to get it. No. Respectable, I think I'm okay with. Yeah, if we can keep it round about there, I'll be happy with that. Okay, nothing to be done here. We do need to get these guys back into office as soon as. So these armies are definitely heading up towards Flevum. So if you would go into march stance, please. That's grassland, so you should be okay there.
Is there nothing else?
How close can you get if you go to double time? Good. I want you to just here'll do. I was thinking about if I could get it into position to support that as well, but I don't think that's possible. So Flevum, what do we have? Nordic Raiders, Nordic Band, and 2 Nordic Levy. Artillery, 2 Heavy Marauders. And that's it. So a tiny garrison. Plus these guys. They're going to be hard pressed if they can get there this turn. There's no way you can get back across in time. And you can tell that I'm fearing the worst here. So I think actually I'm going to cut this short. We can always come back.
Of course.
Double time, please.
Put your backs into it.
But don't hit in the open sea. Oh, you can't get that far anyway, can you? Then you follow.
Boarding now.
If these guys turn aggressive, I want to make sure I can wipe them out quickly. We do have our defensive allies, but they're a bit far away to come to our immediate aid. So I'm not going to try building here because it takes 4 turns. Nordic Axe Warriors would be good. But I think I'll take my time. We will upgrade Angulus to a village. And quickly check diplomacy. Where are the Picts? Are the people that the only one of the bottom 4 that aren't at war with is.
Come, come. Let me hear your talk. I warn you, I have no stuff.
It's fine. Come and have a go if you think you're hard enough. Okay. Well, let's move on then. Let's see what they do. Nothing. The Caledonians are coming home. So, depending on what the Pict armies did, we might just go back and hit Camille Durham. It looked like I could even hit it with one army, or one army in the fleet. The separatists are leaving. Hraidar, a mercenary commander passing through, seeks an audience. He offers us his swords and loyalty if we would be willing to pay up front. Right. Trade agreement with Britain has been dissolved. Why is that? We've lost our contact with you. Fine. Politics. We've got 1200. I'm not really planning to go to war. But I'm just wary of bad things happening if I ignore them. I'll go for a discount, see if we can get that. These guys are still here. Are they recruiting? Don't seem to be.
Warriors all.
Go back to normal stance and get into Flevum.
Duty, my warriors.
So I will bring one of these armies home, I think.
For the tribe. Yes.
Let's bring Gautrick back. fact, let's bring them in here. Well, where do you need to go to land? Down there. That would be fine. Could live with that.
All hands to the oars.
Let's bring them both back.
Hard on the oars.
More Roman separatists on their way out. Gaul. Attacking the Saxons, it seems. Okay. Just looking at the 3-star and 4-star armies. And they haven't done anything, like even raid, never mind attack, so I don't know whether we provoke them or not. Let's move on to the next turn, see what happens. I guess we make landfall behind them then. And see if that spurs them to do anything. And if need be, I do declare war on them to wipe out their armies. It might unite Britain against us though. Britain has been destroyed. And Langobards, we knew that was going to happen anyway. Gizzard finished his time as an elder. Raise an army. I don't want to raise an army, I've got plenty of armies. Yeah, so these guys, we need to do something here.
Disembarking now. Your orders? Returning to shore.
Okay. See if that prompts any action from them. Technology now, what do we do? No, we can't afford that. I would probably take it. What have we got in terms of our buildings? So we've got a smithy. Smithy and a couple of farms. That's woodcarver. Yep. Commercial buildings. No, I think we'll need to go then for industrial buildings because we do have a couple. Oh yeah, let's do that. Settle for that. And over here the British were wiped out by the Picts. Surprise, surprise. Picts. What's the story? At war with Nobatia, Eastern Roman Empire and the Western Roman Empire. Caledonians and Abdanians are your defensive allies. So if I declare war on them, I need to get money out of Rome first. But for now, again, let's move on. Okay, so one of your armies is buggered off. I can't let the Picts take the whole of Britain. But they're not going to. They're defensive allies with a couple of factions. Another noble birth. Thank goodness. A local noble seeking favour gives us a rag of fine colts to do with as we wish. Okay. So you've left your smaller army. Your bigger one headed down here somewhere. I think
Thirsty for battle.
I'm going to send Gautric back up here.
Boarding. Your next command.
And
Warriors all.
you guys go up to there.
Ready for battle.
And if you would come down just into there, somewhere around about there.
On the move, lads.
Just to keep an eye on them.
Yes.
And you guys should be fine to head back over here. Back in there. Get me eyes on what's happening.
The sea beckons.
Right. Politics. Well, let's deal with Alf first. A noble seeking favour gives us a rag of fine coats to do with it. Right. Stud the horses. Send them to the army. Stud the horses, I think. It's very kind of him to do that. Gither. Can you go into tribal chief? Have you? You haven't been a judge, have you? Anyway, we don't want you to be up there. We want you to be a judge, increasing public order. And again, that looks like everything that we can do. No loyalty to be secured. Everything else is okay. Who are you? You're a governor as well in Frisia. That's why you're not getting much in the way of influence. Do I want to improve anything here? Public order's absolutely fine. have a look. Sanitation 3, current scholars 8. So that would give us an extra 2 sanitation. That gets us going in the right direction. And with that, we'll move on again to the next turn. Hopefully that second Pictish army will disappear. Nope, his friend comes back, but then they go away. And they're taking attrition too. Another noble birth. We're fertile. Political obstruction. Yep, forget it. Lose another 4% control. And mercenary commander is glad to have special rates. Minus 25% for mercenary units. The headhunters. Yeah. As long as I'm not raiding, that's fine. Income's good. Power's down to 63. I don't really want it going too much lower, but I'm happy with it where it is for now. And as usual, there's nothing to be done here. So this still looks to be alright.
Ready for orders. Set up a blockade.
Let's auto-resolve. Aggressive stance, a decisive victory. Liberate. Or sack. Let's sack it.
Your orders for the tribe.
And then come back over here.
Steady as we go. Ready for orders.
And you guys. Yeah, fine. You just head up, back around here.
Hard on the oars.
And you can't. Didn't take you off double time. Stupido. So you're going to raid, but you're not raiding, so that's okay. We'll leave it as is. We've got some money to spend again. Unlocks recruitment of Viking raiders as well as everything else. That's appealing. Yeah, let's splash out. We can afford to deal with that. Okay. Well, I'm going to put a break in here. The next part, We might end up going to war with the Picts. We might continue to raid and just annoy the hell out of people. But we'll see what happens. I hope you've enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. Please leave me a comment and rate the video. And if you subscribe to the channel, obviously you'll find out what's going on in the future. I hope to see you again in the next part. Cheers.